Nikiwa mkubwa napenda kuwa mwalimu. Nikiwa mkubwa niwe daktari na natibu watu. Napenda kuwa mwalimu nafundisha watoto. Napenda kuwa daktari. Nikiwa mkubwa napenda kuwa mwalimu. Napenda kuwa daktari na kuwa mwalimu.
Parents and guardians are the most important people in children's lives because they value and care for their children and therefore do their best to transform their children's lives for the better. As primary role models for children, parents provide the initial learning experiences for them. If parents and families are more effective in their parenting, then the quality of care and experiences for their children will improve. Parenting education increases awareness on roles of parents and important practices that help families become more effective carers by using locally available resources and existing services to care for children. There are various methods that can be employed to conduct parenting education sessions. In the CLAC approach, interested community members are mobilized to form parenting groups of up to 30 people. The groups meet monthly to discuss and learn from each other about good parenting and alternative ways of rearing children.
In recent years, Turkey has made impressive progress in providing access to education. However, 57% of children aged 4 to 6 still do not benefit from early childhood education. Family traditions, poverty, lack of public engagement, and poor awareness of the importance of preschool education are the main obstacles to institutionalizing preschool. Consequently, when children are not exposed to a stimulating environment in their early years, their psychosocial development is undermined and they are less prepared for school. By extension, they also have less chance of succeeding in the education system later in life. The Mother-Child Education Programme, MOSEP, was launched in 1993 by ASEF, a Turkish NGO, in response to the gaps identified in the education system. On the ground, the aim is to reach children of preschool age from under-resourced communities through support and training provided directly to their mothers. Aziz is currently attending the classes. In her view, the main lesson she has learnt is how to understand her child's needs and behaviour and, most importantly, assert her authority as a parent. She says that in a short period of time, positive changes appeared in her 6-year-old son's behaviour, particularly when it came to expressing his opinion. She has also witnessed how he has developed cognitively, grasping concepts and developing skills which also prepare him for school. She believes they both understand each other better and plans to remain very involved in her child's education when he starts school.
The benefits of preschool education are widely recognized, and in Tanzania, there is an effort to ensure all learners arriving in Standard 1 are ready for primary school no matter what their background. With challenges on the language of instruction and lack of accessibility to formal pre-primary schools, many of these young children begin primary school at a disadvantage. This is why Equip Tanzania, in collaboration with Tanzania Institute of Education, launched the School Readiness Program. The purpose is to complement the national effort in the provision of pre-primary education to as many children as possible, using a community-based approach supported by existing local government structures.
Watoto wanakuwa ni kwa wiki 12, wanajifunza kupitia shughuli zaidi pamoja na vitabu vya hadithi.
The centers are located within communities that are far from primary schools to ensure young children are able to attend and are then linked with a mother school. The centers are run by local volunteers who are trained to facilitate enjoyable daily learning sessions with the children.
Na wale ambao hawajapitia kituo cha utayari wanakuwa wameshajua zile stadi za awali, wanakuwa wameshajua kuhesabu, kuandika, baadhi ya maumbo na hata kutambua, kama nilivyosema awali, kutambua maumbo ya wanyama, sauti na pia kutawala mazingira.
Haya, mtoto anapokuja hapa anafurahishwa na ile hali anayoikuta hapa shuleni. Haya, yule mtoto kuja kumpeleka darasa la kwanza ni kwamba anaenda kwa moyo. Tayari yani mwitikio wa elimu kwa upande wa huku kwetu umeshaongezeka sana. Ni mafanikio mojawapo kubwa sana kwetu.
This is Kijongina Home Learning Center. These preschoolers come from nearby families every Wednesday and Friday to participate in an hour's home-based early childhood development session that equips them with skills to facilitate their smooth transition to primary school. The sessions are conducted in Kakwa, their mother tongue, not only to meet the requirements of the National Thematic Curriculum Policy, but also to make learning a lot easier and enjoyable. No wonder, even this toddler can rightly match a sandal to her grandmother. Molding is also part and parcel of the package to give the preschoolers an opportunity to not only develop their sensory, fine motor and problem-solving skills, but also their self-esteem, expression and discipline. These models clearly speak that the children are developing steadily. At the home learning centers, locally made play facilities have been provided for the children to use as part of their learning routine.
Busina home learning centers naga kinede. Beri kido medadi ngaji kaya kilo kuutuzi da primary karang adukulia kine toto kungaji laga atu inasareyu anjen seloku utuzi primary.
First and foremost, you look at Siriba. We were not having any ECD around here, all the knowledge about a nursery school. It was not that. So children all would be at home until someone reaches 8 years. That's when they will bring the child to the primary section, direct to P1.
Model structures have been constructed in these communities and well furnished with all the facilities in the real standard.
They sensitized the community down here. They brought awareness. That created everybody, and it awakened every member in the community actually to have love or a good attitude towards education.
The trainers, they advised me to go back again to the college. As I talk now, I have certificate from the Makerere University and they have licensed me.
East African Playgrounds is a Ugandan NGO that has developed a unique and innovative approach that complements early years programs across Uganda in a range of settings. Our program is split into 3 interlinking sections. Firstly, we run an intensive metalwork training program for disadvantaged youth, which enables them to gain metalwork qualifications. Secondly, these youth work alongside our professional playground building team to fabricate and install high-quality, safe, and fun child-centered playgrounds. And finally, during the construction of the playgrounds, our educational play team provide a training program for parents, teachers, and caregivers. This training encourages child-focused, play-based teaching and guides parents and caregivers on the developmental benefits of play.
The playground 1, it has caused popularity for the school. 2, we have had more children in the school enrollment. 4, it is an innovation, an addition to the school program, actually, and the building. So let me say infrastructure. I would call this infrastructure because it is an addition to the school itself. Besides that, it is also beauty to the school because whoever comes in says, wow, these people have different kind of play activities or materials. So that's great to me. This, actually, the play center has brought out much more of people's individual hidden character than it would have been without a playground. You cannot get fed up of play. One of the other principles as teachers, one of the things is that play makes part of what education is. Actually, the other thing I can also say is that the children are happy, healthier, and therefore better in class.